Aplak, how are you?
All fine, Amit. How are you?
I'm doing good, Aplak. Aplak, today's story is a recent announcement from Airtel that it is planning to enter into the CDN market, right? With its and I think the solution is called Airtel Cloud HCDN, right? Your take on this, Aplak?
Amit, this was inevitable, isn't it? You've also tracked the market as closely as I have.
Right.
For a company like Airtel, it's just a question that you ask yourself, why didn't they enter the business prior to this? CDN is a very lucrative market. Typically, you have the larger companies like Akamai and Cloudflare being in a very dominant position in the CDN business globally, and also have a very strong footprint in the India market. Airtel, for all the right reasons, has entered this market, and rightfully so. They partner with Quill. It's a US-based firm which is around open edge cloud solutions, right? So Airtel does this GTM along with Quill. It uses Quill's solution and takes the CDN offering out into the market. And I think it's a very organic extension to its service, because see, you have to understand that what is CDN, right? CDN essentially, the idea is to catch data as close as possible to the end user.
Right.
And in order to do so, you need a server as close to the user, right? That's a fundamental business case of a CDN, right? So to give you a simple example, for instance, you're based out of North America, right? Your website is based out of North America, but a user is based out of India, right? Imagine an Indian user and your servers are based out of North America. Imagine the latency that will be gone into using the service. But what it does is, through CDN, you essentially are having the entire website cached in a server which is very close to the user.
Right.
That is essentially what CDN is, technically, right? Now, for a telco and for a company like Airtel, which already has so many edge data centers, to my understanding, there's 120 edge data centers. Why? Forget CDN, purely for their own purpose, right? Every telco needs point of presence.
Right.
These POPs will be used for CDN services as well, right? So, like I said, a very natural extension for Airtel to consider getting into space, and I think it's a win-win for the market, and I think it's going to give a stiff competition to the incumbent. The reason why I'm saying this is because nobody can be closer to the customer than a telco is, because every customer is at the end with the telecom provider, because you're residing on that network. And let's be mindful of the fact Airtel is the second largest network operator in the country.
Right.
So, lot of sense in getting the CDN business. Also, the fact that most of its enterprise customers are already in the folds of its traditional business of connectivity, that will also give them an upper hand. But like I said, it's a wait and watch. For the incumbent, like I said, for the likes of Akamai Cloudflare, they're also not going to sit on their laurels. It would be a stiff competition at the end of the day. Good for the customer. Let's see what it holds for us.
Sure, Aplak. Thank you so much, Aplak, for the inputs, and I look forward to you connecting with you again.
Sure. Bye, Amit.
Bye-bye.